This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heart Matters. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life, better personal life.
Your body is a canvas. You're going to paint your art there to pop, okay? Love time is when we groom. For brothers, don't grow masharubu too many until you look like a dog. Men are going extreme to look like terrorists. With everywhere, you can't even kiss him. You're looking for the mouth. He's somewhere inside. And one preacher was preaching and the grandma is crying. And after the sermon, he's asking, what is about it that touched you? No, it's your beards. That reminded me of my God that died. Too long. They look like the God that died. I want you to have grooming, brothers. Sisters can't excuse lack of grooming in brothers. They think you're just weird. Are you becoming a terrorist? They think you're deteriorating mentally. You know the difference between a sane person and an insane person, first of all, is... And when you're going that direction, you start neglecting, isn't it? Brothers, and get some cologne. Your sweat does not smell well. Get some cologne. Shave armpits. Just shape up. Do it right. Are my online people there? All right, there's a question. I'm a firstborn daughter. I'm the 3 and single. I have 4 siblings and 3 are still in school. The problem with buying a bigger car or expanding my lifestyle, etc., is that it will create an expectation for more responsibility from my family of origin. No, that is fear. You should create boundaries so that they're not investigating your life every day, okay? Let us admit, sometimes when you buy a car, you might have to hide it for longer from relatives, isn't it? Please organize your life until you don't have to limit what you're doing because of them. Stop being so visible. You have to leave so that you can cleave. We said what? Don't stay with your parents. Don't stay in that compound. Don't even go back home after graduation. Otherwise, you'll be swallowed. And the same things that go on there will swallow you in demands, expectations, and all that. Okay. Let's go on. Let's go on to what I want you to do at the foot down there. We said, get a shoe that makes you proud. Please invest in shoes. It's a whole world there. Okay? Awaken your love. I'm telling you only 3 things how to activate your season. Okay? Then the number 3 is shop for love. Shop for love. When you shop, you need a shopping list. So let's come up with a quick shopping list. Shopping list for many ladies is a guy who's taller than me, isn't it? What if you already told yourself, will you go to Southern Sudan? Okay, no problem. All right. So get a shopping list that gives you a quick evaluation. When you don't have a shopping checklist, you'll entertain people emotionally who have already a disqualifier that you have not paid attention to. Are we together? Some of you know that if a guy was raised by a single mother and I can't see any attachment to a father figure, I am afraid, I don't want the details, I'm out. I should see him trying to connect with the men. I don't want to have to take over where the mother left. Babying him, never challenging him, saying he has to everything he wants, dealing with so many women, he has to be being so lazy, not driven, he being so attached to his mother, enmeshed. You are not judging him for his background. You are judging him for how he has handled his background. Are we together? Are we together? Checklist, shopping list, you should have it so clear and you should know what it means for you. Let me remind you this, what Douglas had asked. If I'm holding to my checklist and it appears like I'm delusional, there are no people like that. Sisi ndio tuko, you know? People mock you when you say you're no longer seeing that girl because of some reason that is personal to you. Some men say, I don't mind a lady who has a child as long as she has moved past that, she has evolved, and the child is well behaved. I don't want to marry a person who has a problem we have to manage from one prison, police cell, rehab, club, drug, detox. So people want to know how have you raised that child. When you have a child, always make sure the child is close to you. You do not dump them somewhere with your mother. Many people, when they get a child carelessly, they are forced to go and work for that child, and the one who is babysitting the child, usually their relatives in the Gulf, and they'll be there for 10 years and their life is consumed. A trap. They finish Form 4, they come to Nairobi, they are careless, they are house up here, they are hustling here, now they have a boyfriend, they get pregnant, boyfriend leaves, they go home to toxic parents who are in poverty and very hostile, and you have to go away to work, Iraq, I don't know where, heavy labor, sending money home, all of this being, by the time the child is 13, your life is gone and finished. And they can't see the cycle. We have all seen that cycle, isn't it? But these young girls are so careless. Nobody's warning them. Please, I have a book for them. The one called Dreams Before Dating. Get that book for them. If you know a young person whom you wish to teach, get them this book. I wrote to warn them about that. Some of those traps are costing them for life. It's called Dreams Before Dating. Get it for them. Then let's go to what you are doing when you go shopping. We are saying number one is shopping list. The requirements that are non-negotiable. Say non-negotiable. Some of you come from communities. One girl told me, I'm a Kalenjin. We don't marry outside our tribe. I said, I know people who are married outside Kalenjin tribe. That's your personal non-negotiable. You personalize it. Don't generalize it. Okay? You don't have to defend it. So take your own non-negotiables. My girl would refuse to meet a guy because of where he comes from and she doesn't want to get married. So I don't know that direction. Funny preferences, but they are personal and real. There's something we said about class, and I want to emphasize it because these decisions we're making here look like also class because they're just subjective. When we said, I want a big home so that my child can ride a bike and kick a ball so that I can be happy, that's how I'll be happy, okay? I want to see my child having freedom to roam. I want to enjoy sunshine inside my community. I wanted that kind of life. That is an expensive thing. You really have to really go at it, all right? But I wanted it so much. It's a class of life I wanted. Without it, I will not be happy. It's not a requirement for survival for humans. It's just a decision for preference for what will make me happy. Are you following? Non-negotiables with your partner are personal and preferences. Other people may not have a problem with it, but you have a problem with it. Be real with yourself and you don't have to confirm and cross-check, carry opinion poll among your sisters. You can hear the advice of other people. Your mother can strongly recommend the son to his friend, to her friend, who has just come back from Makerere University and he started a career and is very promising. When you meet him, you think he's full of himself. When you talk, you don't like how he comes at you as if he's doing you a favor. You block him on your phone. And your mother is asking, why are you so proud? There are no other people. Why don't you come down to earth? Why are you not realistic? You know, or you just don't feel him. He's not that intelligent. Maybe on your level, you can't converse. Some people would recommend a girl to you, meaning well. Meet this girl, I think you should check out. Thank you, I appreciate the hookup, but the checkup is yours. They hook you up, you check up, you converse, you listen. And you realize, I don't feel it. Be careful you not marry a good person whom you don't love. Let me repeat this. If you marry a good person whom you don't love, you'll be in prison for the rest of your life. Because you can't divorce them. They are too good. They raise the children well. They pay their responsibilities. They like you. They pay attention. But you don't feel them. What will you do? You are locked for life. True or false? You can't gather enough energy to leave a person who is doing they're not even bad. What is your excuse? One lady says she's praying for the husband to cheat. To get a reason to leave. Because she married a very nice guy who is responsible, liked by everyone, but she doesn't feel him. Respect your feelings. So Douglas, you may find yourself in a community and you and that lady, you are single, both of you, and you are leader-like, you flow, you know, you can organize things, you coordinate so well, and when you sit there, everybody keeps thinking you're a perfect couple. So they keep throwing it at you, suggesting it. I never knew that parallel lines have so much in common. It's a pity they never meet. Parallel lines have so much in common. It's a pity they never meet. Some people think you rhyme so well, but you are what? Parallel? You are both leaders. One person, lady, people are proposing was a speaker like me, and I asked them who will speak and who will keep quiet. She had so much boiling to do. Okay? She wanted audience just like me. And she was, you know, we are all of us trying to push to the center stage to pass our message. And I told her now when our career flourishes, and just 10 years from now, and we are both international. So she's in France, I'm in South Africa. Who is with the children? We are parallel lines. I told them, this lady is very gifted, but we don't complement, we compete. Does not mean to say that my wife can't have a career. We are saying our careers, we're not marrying. Your career should marry. When you have a committed woman, she will sacrifice some things when the children are very needy to be close. The man is the hunter. I'll be there as well. But unless we have a specific case where her job is more advantageous, naturally, the mother breastfeeds, is close, is there, I'm coming home, I'm going hunting, providing quality of life, giving them security, I'm hunting. Brothers, be traditional by the way, don't be modern, So bro, Don't modernize your approach. Don't modernize your approach. Be traditional. Go hunting. Let the woman be the gatherer. Protect your family. Be rich. Be reachable. When there's something, show up. Be out there. Represent. Stand up for them. Don't follow this modern, 50-50. When you divide money, you also divide leadership. You lose your authority. Nobody can tell any other anything because you are equals, isn't it? That language of 50-50, never introduce it. You'll be dividing your authority. And you cannot have two heads. Don't bring it anywhere. She'll bring her money as she will, how she's getting. We are a team. Well, you get that, I get that. We know what we're working on. There's no fight. There's no fight. When we love each other, we are united. We don't wrestle. Oh, you're not bringing enough. Me, I'm always bringing this. No. Remember, when you evaluate and marry a person who feels like a friend, not romantic connection and sexual passion, but a friend, and sex is there. The sexual chemistry is there, but it's not the thing we are leading with. The first time I met my girl, she stood up to greet me. Man, I've never felt so honored, man. The first time we're meeting physically, she stands up. She said it was just so natural. This guy looked self-respecting. I felt good, man. From there, you have been given a high standard. Are you going to misbehave? Wise women can make you behave because of where they put you. Women don't talk down at men. Talk up. Talk them up. And they will shape up. If at all they are shapeable, praise works better than condemnation. Can I repeat that? If he is shapeable, he is more shapeable than by praise than condemnation. If he is a man who can be taught and shaped, the more you tell him, you know, I like it, we just say for a kid. He's so happy. He sleeps on a good mood. I find her smiling at night because dad tucked her to bed. Thank you for being present for her daughter. It is his duty, but you recognize it. You put an obligation indirectly for him to maintain that standard, isn't it? Now compare that with, look at you, you are never even there for our daughter. So many times he was not there. By the time he was there, you acknowledged it and you left it there. If he is the one who can learn, by the time you make it a conflict, you'll have tried just encouraging, isn't it? There's a time for escalating when a person is not responding, but you don't start with escalating. You start with encouraging. Okay? Very good. That shopping list should have things that are so personal to you, but they are mandatory for your happiness. One lady asked me, this guy has everything except she is too short. He provides, he likes me. Have you noticed the people you don't like become more obsessed with you because they sense like your resistance is a challenge for them to try harder? The person you wish greeted you does not see you. And the one you are not interested, the phone beeps, hoping it's Peter, Johnny again. You archive the conversation of Johnny. You realize he's only fellow who is talking to me anyway. You unarchive. You chat a little bit. It's so boring, you know. The more you're not interested, the more you look like you are a challenge, and the more they try, the more their feelings fantasize you, the more they try. Be telling people early that it's not about you, honestly. I like how you, as a person, you're very respectable. You're a gentleman. But I want to be honest with myself, I don't feel the vibe. At first, maybe, but I wouldn't want to waste your time. If he's a gentleman, you'll appreciate the honesty. And you will move on. Single women, stop being so lazy. Married women are getting hit on more because they're doing the right things. I think it's because they're practicing with us. These gentlemen, where are these women asking, where are they? Because you look funny. You don't even look approachable. But because she's warm and so she knows these working people are stressed, she can compliment and she's warm. The guy says, oh my God. One guy left the bank to follow her. He was a teller. And he kept, I'm the one who served you at the bank. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm married, but I wish you well. Oh, poor me, but all the best. Gentlemen, they come in box, seeing her comments in places. I like the way you think. Do you mind if I ask whether you are single so that I don't offend boundaries? Gentlemen who come well, if they are not coming to your inbox, it's because you look queer. Men are around, they are looking. Many of you online, you're just ghosting. You don't even comment. You don't even participate. Just a ghost hovering around. Just hovering. I've been silently following you. Why are you following silently? This is the time. This is the time to talk. Okay. All right. I want to summarize. Are you there, guys? Thank you so much. Okay. I can see you, my online crew. Thank you very much. In 20 minutes, I want to summarize and take your questions. Your checklist should have those things that are personal, non-negotiable. Don't look for confirmation from anyone. But I'm assuming by the time we come to subjective checks, like I prefer this region, this height, this level of education, this kind of personality, this skin complexion, those preferences that are mandatory for you but not for other people, we call them preferences. I have skipped principles because I'm imagining principles. Let me just mention them. Maybe some of you need to be mentioned. We usually start with principles, we go to preferences. So I mentioned preferences that are personal and mandatory. Let's repeat that. Juliet, you may want a guy who is of this kind of energy because of something, maybe influence of your dad, whatever that means. Your flavor. Don't negotiate your flavor. People tell, love will grow. Even if you don't like him, just marry him. As you leave, love will come. It won't come because you feel, if the chemistry doesn't click as you interact, it never comes later. You're just going to a dry marriage. Are we together? Your preferences are stubborn. Can you say that? My preferences are stubborn. You need to hear yourself saying that. Because people will gaslight you. That is petty. You are being petty. Oh, what if? Me, I started. Nobody is perfect. Oh, these are the ones. Your preferences are stubborn. And if you pick a woman who does not have that shape that turns you on, you will get other women at your workplace around you who have the shape, and you will struggle. Father, forgive me. I did it again. Oh my God, I fell again. Guys, pray for me. I keep falling. Gabriel, if you don't get your appetite satisfied at home, you will struggle with them out here. We're not saying there's no place for self-control, but we are saying at least your marriage should have what you prefer naturally. There's no one person who can possess everything you like, but those things that for you are very important. Okay? Are we together? My wife wanted a guy, doesn't mind hair. It was not a question for her. One lady we talked, she made it early. She can't marry a guy who has no hair. I excused myself as quickly as possible. That was very clear. I want you to be clear what you want. But naturally, you want a lady, a man who has what you like. And let me warn Akina Paul. Where's Paul? The guy, you are the one who prayed. What's your name? Paul, eh? Victor. Paul. Where's Paul? How are you, sir? Let me tell you something that is important. Sometimes a woman is presenting with the raw material. You are going to have to finance her to shine. Women need mke ni nguo mgomba kupalilia. A woman can change 90% by how she grooms. Okay? So you're going to invest in her good looks, good clothes. She may not be looking, just look at good enough. And then from there we can step up more, dressing better, nurturing her better. The more you love her, the more she glows. Woman becomes happier when she's securely loved, assured, shown affection. It's just, she shines, she flourishes. So don't look for one who other men have made you flourish and think, I think the wife of so and so is better. I'm wondering, where is people like that one? That one is a finished product. You're looking for raw material, okay? You're looking for raw material. If you meet people who have been through life for a while, they're more experienced. But if you meet a person just arriving, their salary is small and all that, I could not expect everything in my wife because I did not have everything either. I just knew we were going to work with that, what we have. Teamwork will make the dream work, isn't it? Yes. My dream is for that kind of woman who looks like a model and she has the body of a model, we can dress it like a model. It takes money, it takes time, it takes designing, and I hope after this, you're going to the shop to look for good clothes. And your first response will be frustration. There's no quality in the Kenyan market. People make common plain things. Common. You must design your own. Tweak it here. Do this. Adjust here. And stand there with a tailor and quarrel them to perform on time. All right. Let's talk about Or principles are those things like honesty, a person who is not sleeping around, a person who is telling you the truth, who does not say, I didn't want to tell you the truth, lest you leave me. If they deliberately hide something that can make you make a different decision, they are dishonest. The moment you discover it, you must leave. Even if you have already fallen in love, now she has discovered, she has disclosed she has a child, she was afraid of losing me. You did not have me yet. I was trying to learn you. You can't say you're afraid to lose me. You did not have me yet. We were just trying to make decisions. So principles are those non-negotiables, character issues, moral issues. And then I mentioned earlier, attachment to their family. Some people are enmeshed with their family and they make you look like the bad one when you're trying to ask for time. They make you look like the bad one. They make you the villain. All right, those are principles. So let me finally go to the process. Principles, preferences, and process. Process is the last point I want to explain. The process is from hello to I do. Hello to I do. Very good. That's the book now. Before you say I do, that book has explained this process so well. Now, hello. So write hello. During hello, talk to many people concurrently. Open yourself up. Put your photos online. Be online and offline. Engage. Okay. I want you to get everything. Araksha. I want you to look up. We have said during hello, say hello to everyone. Are we together? Yes. During hello, and my name is this, and my name is that. I want you to dress well and be present everywhere. Be present mentally. You can meet people in the most weird places. In a lift, as you get into this, at the other one, you pass across the street. Just be in your element every day. Don't wear dera and you're walking across the street with other pregnant women and you're just there and you're wondering, No, dress up every day. Even if you're stepping out to the shop. Have one straight dress. My sister in black dress, let me illustrate you. Please stand up, let me illustrate you. This girl has combined simplicity with beauty. True of us. She can dress like this in 5 minutes. True of us. Thank you so much. Have that outfit somewhere. These other sophisticated ones that you need 2 hours have their occasions. When you're going to the shop, snap a dress like that. Shape it and then step on that shoe. Don't wear those rafters, things for in the house. Even when you're doing Zoom, don't be weird. You're just dressed here is not dressed. Then trying to stand up, you look weird. Always be confident. When you dress funny, you usually have a fear that you might make a mistake. Dress well so that you're confident. All right? So how do you now, the process is say hello to everyone. Don't be loyal before you choose whether this is a person. You're not being loyal, you are being open. Open your shop. You said you awaken your lamp. Now we are opening the shop. Who are we opening to? Walk around looking good. As guys, be open to greet people. Don't bury yourself in the phone. When you're in the car, when you're in the matatu, don't bury yourself in your phone. Be open. Hello? Listen to this. Stop staying on your phone when you are around people. Help me this one. When you are around people, don't be hidden in your phone like this. You are not around. You are closed. You're too busy. And you know the phone always has something to do, something to watch, something to text, something to, isn't it? Learn to just put it away and be present. It is so attractive to be present. You appear at peace, calm. Learn this. Just learn that when you are queuing the bank. Everybody looks stressed. They're rushing after this. They're frustrated by the waiting. They're going with these people taking so long. Complaining. Never complain. Maintain a positive attitude. Maintain a positive outlook. Yes, you can play some things, but from today for the next 1 year, 2 years, when you're in that season, be present. Look what is happening. One girl was on phone like this, and some boys went to rattle a bull. Big bull. And the bull chased them in the street. The girl is near a wall, buried in her phone. The boys ran past the bull chasing them. You know these boys, naughty boys. I don't know where they got the bull from. They just looked for a bull to play with. They rattled it. They're running down the street. This girl is so absorbed, I don't know with what. She doesn't notice that some people have passed by with a bull. The bull smelled somebody. It is stopped, looked. Notice that girl was flipped into the air because she's buried in the phone. Be present in the moment. When you go to burials, to events, don't put the phone in front. Experience the world. Some of you no longer watch things, you record them. You no longer clap for performance, you record them. You no longer enjoy a meal, you snap it. You can't enjoy a trip, you are streaming. And you have a friend here you could be talking to, you're just streaming. Let's stop this nonsense. Be present. Say be present. It's very powerful when you can just converse in a car, converse somewhere, converse. Learn to just sit. When you reply something, reply and come back to the moment. Come back to the moment. In fact, one way to be playful with this phone is just let it not control you. It's a gadget for communication, not a gadget for addiction. Okay? It's very addictive. Doom scrolling. The next, looking for stimulation. No. Learn to just be present. You're dressed well. It's a guy, it's a lady. You're present. You appear totally. You greet, good morning. I'm looking for the compliment. Thank you so much. Have decorum. Say decorum. Write it. You know, some of you are rushed. You have no decorum. Decorum is that courtesy that is also royal. Carry yourself with it. When you move around, when you see people, carry a smile. Please give me a resting smile that is a resting face that is better. Some of your resting faces are weird. Even when you're not talking to anyone, don't just look. This is not learned, this is not proper, this is not okay. Have a more relaxed and warm face. A warm face. Practice it. You are more approachable. Somebody can say more good morning when you look approachable. Okay? Ladies, remember lipstick. After you eat, you replenish. Okay? Some of you buy the one for 150. How much is it nowadays? But does it last 2 hours? You don't have to spend. Go to one shop, they sell a lipstick that lasts the whole day without replenishing. But it is not 2 shillings, eh? It's not cheap, but it is economical because you use it for 6 months. Very long time. Sometimes I'm the errand boy being sent. Carry this, go give shopkeeper and bring whatever you are given. And I can notice. Very big bag with a very small thing. Why do you do that anyway? Why am I carrying a big bag? To justify the money. Anyway. So I want you to, the process, expand yourself. The moment you decide I'm dating from now, post your photos, your profile, your status should look glowing. Say glowing. Most of your profiles now are sleepy. I don't have time to open, but I would have asked Nancy for her profile. We'll see whether it is sleepy. Are you comfortable? By the way, are you in the season now? Thank you. Is your profile glowing? She is not sure. So take photos when you're smiling well like that, head shots when you're in events like this. Today you have dressed up. Take photos. Take photos. This is your time. Do you know when you don't attend to your face, you avoid the photos? I don't like photos. You are ugly. You have not attended to yourself. Go look good.
This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heart Months. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life,